Welcome to Sprint Vector. You have been selected to compete in the galaxy's greatest sporting event. To ensure no muscle, nerve, or brain damage has occurred outside the acceptable range, please follow the instructions on the screen in front of you. Please follow the instructions on the calibration screen ahead of you. If you cannot find the calibration screen, please ensure your eyeballs are still in place. Face this. Congratulations! We have successfully calibrated your biometrics to our systems. If you feel that your arm length is incorrect, hit the recalibrate button on your left. Now that you've been calibrated, it's time to go over the basic movement controls. Put your hand, or whatever appendage your species. Now, swing your arm downwards past the area at your side, following the indicated arc. Follow the arc downwards towards the area below. Now try it again with your left hand. Excellent! It appears you have recovered from the nerve damage inflicted by the subjugation drones faster than anticipated. Alright, now we're going to... Good work! Now, swing your arm down like before, and let go of the T button as your hand passes your hip. Now, try it again with your left hand in one continuous motion. Congratulations, you appear to be in functional condition. You are now ready to race in the galaxy's greatest sporting event. Prepare yourself for Sprint Vector!
Once in every 4 galactic cycles, the galaxy's most skilled contestants are captured, selected, and to earn the galaxy's most fabulous prize. Anything the heart desires. Do they fight for freedom? Did they come for vengeance? For love? For money? Whatever their reasons, they all came here to win. What do you say we bring one of them out now?
If it means we get to see someone else on stage, then what are we waiting for?
Good one, Shrek. Alright folks, it's time we put the power in your hands. Look down at your devices and vote for your favorite contestant, and we'll bring them out on stage. Just look down and pick someone. Anyone. By all means, make sure you're making the right choice, but remember folks, we are live.
I'm racing for justice.
She's conquered every challenge, and now she's here to conquer this event. Welcome, Dakota, the ultimate survivor.
She is surprisingly stylish for someone who lives in a cave. Who knew an actual skull could look so chic?
And just stand right here. Excellent. This is a big day for you. Tell me, kid, how does it feel?
What's the holdup, mystery? You did make sure they can talk, right?
Well, Shran, some people like to think first instead of blurting out the first horrible thing that comes to mind.
Whatever.
Looks like we've got a strong and brooding contestant here, folks. You know, I've always said that silence is more powerful than words, and our proud contestant here is living proof. Alright, kid, we can get to it, or if you need it, you can practice a little first. Just a smart choice. You make sure to pay attention on the practice course, then you'll be running circles around the rest of them.
Don't worry. No one's saying anything bad about you for wanting to practice. They're just thinking it.
Welcome to Sprint Vector. Before you start racing at top speeds, we'll first need to calibrate our system to match your range of motion. Please follow the instructions on the screen in front of you. Alright, if you ever need to adjust these settings, hit that recalibrate button to your left. Now that we're calibrated, it's time to go over the basic controls. This is the T button. It will be used for many different actions in Sprint Vector. Go ahead and press the T button 3 times with your index finger. Excellent! This button at the center of your motion controller is the move button. Press the move button 3 times with your thumb. Cool! This is the triangle button. Hold this button to open the menu anytime outside of this tutorial. For now, press the triangle button 3 times. Fantastic! These 3 buttons are used for quick turning. Quick turning allows you to turn in place without needing to turn your body. Quick turn 2 times, and when you're done, face the screen in front of you. Let's go over the basic action used to play Sprint Vector. We call this action your stride. Your stride will be used throughout Sprint Vector to move you forward like you were sprinting. With good form, you can move faster with less effort. First, we'll show you the basic motion. Put your hand in the glowing area and now. Sweet! Now try it again with your left. Awesome! Next, we'll add buttons to the mix. Good work! Nice job! Now, try it again with your left. Nice work! Great! Now that you have the motion and timing down, we just need to add speed. The more effort you put into your stride, the more speed you'll get in return. Repeat the same motion you did earlier, but make sure to release the T button past your hip mid-swing. Try to reach the speed marked on the speedometer in front of you using your right hand. Good. Now try it faster. Reach at least the medium speed marked on the speedometer using your left hand. Make sure you're releasing mid-swing past your hip. Nice work. Great. In Sprint Vector, you can reach maximum speed shown on that speedometer with one swing of your arm. Remember that your stride will be used all the time in Sprint Vector. By maintaining good form, you can go much faster for significantly less effort. And trust me, you'll need that extra energy to pull off all the sweet stunts you can see in this video. Let's get you moving. To skate, apply the stride motion you learned earlier. First, raise your hand out in front of you and hold the T button. Next, swing your arm down. Excellent. Now that you can skate, you should be able to make it to the end of any racetrack. While skating, the more effort you put into sprinting, the faster you'll go. To make it past these gaps, you'll need to be going pretty fast. Use the speedometer under this video to check your speed. The more physical effort and speed you put into your arm movements, the faster you'll go. Once you start to go faster, you'll notice the speed lines around you change color. Great job! You might have noticed that you also have a personal speedometer attached to you. Use it to gauge your speed while sprinting. Turning is simple. Just sprint in the direction you are looking. Turn your upper body to face the direction you want to go. The faster you go, the more control you'll have when turning. The finish line is right around the corner. You can make it. Just turn towards where you'd like to go, and you'll be skating in that direction. Awesome! Now you can turn and follow the curves of our tracks. To brake, you'll need to hold both the T button and the move button at the same time on both hands. Try using the brakes to stop yourself from running off this ledge. Hold the T and move buttons on both hands to stop. Braking allows you to control how you want to race by giving you the ability to regulate your speed while running and falling. Next up, let's go over the basic motion used for jumping. Jumping in Sprint Vector is a lot like launching yourself off the ground with your hands. With good form, you can jump higher and further with minimal effort. Put your hand in the glowing area in front of you and hold down the move button. Get your motion controller up into the position indicated and hold the move button. Good work! Now swing your arm, following the arrow down. Excellent! Now, try it again with your... Fantastic! You can also jump using both hands. Try this motion by swinging both hands down at the same time. As your swings pass the indicated positions, release the move buttons. Nice job! Now that you got the motion down, let's unlock movement and... Awesome! Great! Now you're ready to try some obstacles. Let's get you jumping. You will need to apply everything you just learned to jump over these hurdles. Let's jump these hurdles to get to the finish line. You can clear them from a standing position. Raise your hand up above you and hold down the move button to start. Then swing down with all of your might and release the move button along the way. You can jump twice. Give it a try. You made it! Congratulations! Now you can jump over obstacles along your way, even while moving at top speeds. During a race, you can jump across vast gaps after gaining some momentum from sprinting first. While your momentum carries you forward, you can jump at any point, even if you're already falling. Try running and then jumping to make it across these gaps. The harder you swing downwards, the higher you'll launch yourself upward. Now that you know how to jump while running, you will be able to soar through the racetrack and avoid obstacles easily. Now that you know the basics, let's put you to the test. Make it to the end of the track. Cool. Nice job. Nice work. You made it. Now that you've finished learning the basics, you're ready to take on the first race course. If you want to learn more mechanics, try the intermediate tutorials.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Sprint Vector!
The mayhem, the violence, the danger! It's all just moments away.
Let's learn some intermediate skills. While in air, you can fly by extending both arms forward and holding down the T buttons on both hands. Just like you're a superhero. You can't jump here, so you gotta soar to reach the finish line. Try and make it to that cliff above you by flying. You made it across. With flying, you can make much further gaps than you normally would by just falling. Remember, you can fly whenever you want. You don't need a boost. While flying, you can turn by simply twisting your arms, kinda like steering a car. Point your head and hands in the direction you want to go. Try to make it to the end by steering around these walls. When you're flying at high speeds, every second counts. Turn faster by twisting your arms in front of you instead of just turning. Twisting your hands like you're holding a steering wheel will help you turn in midair quicker. Fly by holding both T buttons while midair, then turn by twisting your arms like you're steering a car. Now that you know how to turn midair, you can better control yourself along a racetrack when flying. To climb a wall, simply pull yourself up by grabbing the green handles. To grab a handle, hold the T button over the handle and your hand will snap to the nearest grabbable object. You can't jump here. Try and climb to the top of these walls. Pull yourself up by grabbing handle to handle. To snap to a handle, simply hold the T button. By holding the T button when your hand is near a grabbable point, you will automatically grab it. By moving from handle to handle with both hands, you should be able to climb these walls. While climbing, you will want to pull yourself up and over the edge. Good job! Now you can scale up climbable walls. You can also fling yourself up a wall to climb faster. To fling yourself, first grab a handle with the T button, hold it above your head, and then throw it straight down to the floor. Release the T button on the way down. You can't slow climb these. Make it up the walls by flinging yourself upwards. Avoid scrambling up a wall. It's always faster and easier to fling yourself up a wall. Deliberately fling your arm towards the ground and release the node. Look up so you can direct yourself easier. Remember to release the T button midway through your swing when your hand is moving fastest to fling yourself at higher speed. Having trouble flinging yourself? Try to imagine throwing a ball downwards to the floor. The harder you throw, the further you'll fling. Remember to look up so you can see where you're going when you fling yourself. To fling yourself, grab any handle, look up, then swing your arm straight down and release the button along the way. Remember to look up so you can see where you're going when you fling yourself. Deliberately fling your arm towards the ground and release the node. Look up so you can direct yourself easier. Remember to release the T button midway through your swing when your hand is moving fastest to fling yourself at higher speeds. Having trouble flinging yourself? Try to imagine throwing a ball downwards to the floor. The harder you throw, the further you'll fling. Avoid scrambling up a wall. It's always faster and easier to fling yourself up a wall. To fling yourself, grab any handle, look up, then swing your arm straight down and release the button along the way. Deliberately fling your arm towards the ground and release the node. Look up so you can direct yourself easier. Having trouble flinging yourself? Try to imagine throwing a ball downwards to the floor. The harder you throw, the further you'll fling. Remember to release the T button midway through your swing when your hand is moving fastest to fling yourself at higher speeds. Remember to look up so you can see where you're going when you fling yourself. Deliberately fling your arm towards the ground and release the node. Look up so you can direct yourself easier. Having trouble flinging yourself? Try to imagine throwing a ball downwards to the floor. The harder you throw, the further you'll fling. Remember to release the T button midway through your swing when your hand is moving fastest to fling yourself at higher speeds. Avoid scrambling up a wall. It's always faster and easier to fling yourself up a wall. To fling yourself, grab any handle, look up, then swing your arm straight down and release the button along the way. Having trouble flinging yourself? Try to imagine throwing a ball downwards to the floor. The harder you throw, the further you'll fling. Deliberately fling your arm towards the ground and release the node. Look up so you can direct yourself easier. Avoid scrambling up a wall. It's always faster and easier to fling yourself up a wall. Remember to release the T button midway through your swing when your hand is moving fastest to fling yourself at higher speeds. Remember to look up so you can see where you're going when you fling yourself. To fling yourself, grab any handle, look up, then swing your arm straight down and release the button along the way. Deliberately fling your arm towards the ground and release the node. Look up so you can direct yourself easier. Having trouble flinging yourself? Try to imagine throwing a ball downwards to the floor. The harder you throw, the further you'll fling. Remember to release the T button midway through your swing when your hand is moving fastest to fling yourself at higher speeds. Avoid scrambling up a wall. It's always faster and easier to fling yourself up a wall. Deliberately fling your arm towards the ground and release the node. Look up so you can direct yourself easier. Remember to look up so you can see where you're going when you fling yourself. Remember to release the T button midway through your swing when your hand is moving fastest to fling yourself at high. Fantastic! Now you can quickly scale up climbable walls by flinging yourself ahead of the competition. Double tap the T button to shoot your glove blast and blow things out of the way. Glove blast the target to open up the path. Double tap the T button to fire the glove blast. Glove blast the target to open up the path. Glove blast the target to open up the path. Glove blast the target to open up the path. Glove blast the target to open up the path.